horrendous, a wet evening. Thankfully, this rain has been deemed to be within reasonable limits, and after an inspection and all the regular formalities, the teams were handed in on time, and the all-important go-ahead was given. Bit of disruption, of course, for those travelling in the direction of the ground. The crowds have taken a little longer than usual to get in and to settle down, but thankfully that is behind. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe fully deserves the plaudits for setting up the chance.
Good ball. He's on his way. Mbappe! It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Mbappe showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Bayern Munich maintain this recent habit of starting really strongly. Van Dijk. Bayern Munich were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Right through the middle, just the goalkeepers are going for goal! Oh, taken with style! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
So to play, and it is a goal kick. Bayern Munich are the most prolific team in the league this season.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
Shot at goal! It's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Liverpool on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Going, has a hit! He can pounce on that! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Mbappe was quick to move in, keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. the irresistible force today.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Mane, over to the left. Pass it out wide now. Chance to cross here. That'll be a corner. Ruben Neves plays it short. So who's he picking out? He's had a shot! And here's Mane, it's bounced out! There's a goal!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. There's a long ball. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And they've been caught out here. Gets into a dangerous position. He's through the middle. Tielemans is there and he can get that clear. Messi. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Bayern Munich are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Back to the keeper and go again. That's a decent ball. Surely a shot, and the finish! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Smartly deceptive, what quality!
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
4 in the game, he is the man. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That'll be a corner. Up to meet it! Bruyne finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. De Bruyne. Ball through needs to be good here. Real chance! Sticks it away! And already they're looking to run away with it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
How many more does he want? It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tielemans, and it's played forward. There's the through ball, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. De Ligt plays it forward, tries to get it forward quickly. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Bayern Munich are looking good in what's been a very confident display, and some of the movement and passing at the top end.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Mane. Gabriel Jesus. Gets a good foot in there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's had a goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Jose Holebas. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's the chance to counter. De Bruyne does well there, alert. Neymar. Ronaldo goes looking. Goalkeeper's ball. Tielemans. That's not going to make it. Mbappe. Done very well to intervene. All the way back, and they start again. Gets it upfield. Van Dijk.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Mbappe pings it out wide. Ruben Neves drives it forward. And it's Neymar. He'll try from distance. No, it's wide.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
De Bruyne, well positioned to make that interception. Van Dijk, forward it goes. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That looks a good ball. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Gervinho, he's picked him out. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Mane. Tielemans. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gomez goes looking. Ruben Neves. Liverpool really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Oh, that's a waste. Alexander-Arnold. Gabriel Jesus. Well, they can break here. De Ligt demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Gervinho. Lovely bit of skill. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gomez drives it forward. Now it's Mane. Gabriel Jesus. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Gomez. Ruben Neves plays it forward. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's great strength on the ball. And here's Mane. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Dinks one in. Cut out in the nick of time. Giaccherini. Giaccherini. It's Giaccherini! Ruben Neves. And it's Neymar. And here's Giaccherini. Lewandowski! Ruben Neves. Gabriel Jesus. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone direct. Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class. And he's produced a beauty. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Liverpool have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Van Dijk. Gomez. And there goes the final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. But what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.